Good morning, students. Hope you'll be fine at your respective places. Last time we had discussed these. What were the various sources of this pollution? Today we will proceed further regarding this pollution. We have got two more types. अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, एक को हम बोलते हैं indoor pollution. One is called as indoor pollution. Now, what do we mean by this indoor pollution? What we will see, it mainly includes, indoor pollution. It includes combustion of fuels. It includes combustion of fuels and tobacco smoking. वेरी गुड. जो हम इंडोर कर सकते हैं, हम फ्यूल जलाते हैं, हम टोबैको हम उसको स्मोकिंग कर सकते हैं, या वी हैव गॉट दिस एयर कंडीशनिंग. वी मे हैव गॉट, गर्मियों में हम ज्यादातर करते हैं बर्निंग ऑफ मॉस्किटो कॉइल्स. We have got this mosquito coils जो हम रात को जलाते हैं, या we have got mainly जो हम देखते हैं कि congested areas में जो हम देखते हैं there is the near what we call as the near zero ventilation in congested buildings. हमारे पास एक और है, दैट इज द formaldehyde. It is emitted from newly manufactured carpets. This formaldehyde, it is emitted from newly manufactured carpets, and this newly manufactured carpet, it also what we call as the cause is the indoor pollution. Now, indoor pollution, as the name indicates, it is the combustion, it is the pollution which is caused, which is produced inside. For example, we combustion of fuels, या tobacco हम smoking करते हैं, या air conditions होती है, हम burning of mosquito coils, या कभी कभार हम देखते हैं there is the near zero ventilation mainly in the congested areas. Then it includes this indoor pollution. Then we have got the formaldehyde, which is emitted from the newly manufactured carpets. When these carpets, जब हम उनको अपने कमरे में सजाते हैं, they release this formaldehyde, and this is also these formaldehyde, it also adds up to this air pollution, and it becomes this indoor pollution. Then we have got second one, which is called as generators. Now, what happens in these generators? Let us see. These generators, they not only produce what we call as this toxic fumes, poisonous fumes, which pollute the generates, which pollute this environment, rather immediate environment. When we put on these generators, they produce these toxic fumes, and these toxic fumes, they immediately pollute this our environment. But not only this, they pollute our environment, they also cause very much important, that is this noise pollution. Now, these toxic fumes जो उनमें होते हैं, toxic fumes जो वहां पर हमारे पास प्रोड्यूस हो जाते हैं, they contain what we call as carbon monoxide. They contain what we call as these carbon particles, and they also contain aromatic hydrocarbons. Polyaromatic hydrocarbons. Thus, they also add to this pollution of this what we call as this pollution. Now, we have discussed the sources. We have discussed the various types of the pollution, air pollutants. We have categorized them into two categories. First one is the primary pollutants. हम देखते हैं कि वो pollutants उनका source कहां से आता है. Let us try to वो उसको हम जानने की कोशिश कर लेंगे. हाँ, this side we will write pollutants. And this side we will write sources. What are the sources? First pollutant हमारे पास है, that is the first oxides of carbon. And we have got two. First one is the carbon monoxide and second one we have got the carbon dioxide. Now, what are their their sources? वो हम जानने की कोशिश कर लेंगे. First जो हम देखते हैं, they are mainly जो उनका source है in the manufacturing, industries and automobiles and transport. चलो बेटा, और automobiles. This is the first. Second अगर हम उनका हम देखते हैं, biomass burning. ये उनका source है. When we go on burning the firewood, when we go on burning these grasses, we will see that when we burn those things, we get these oxides of carbon, that is mainly the carbon dioxide. Second जो हमारे पास आता है, that is oxides of sulfur. And for the oxides of sulfur, we have got two: sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. इसके भी हमारे पास डिफरेंट सोर्स है. फर्स्ट वन, बर्निंग ऑफ कोल, वो वाला कोल जिसमें सल्फर होगा. Then we will see, we will get this sulfur dioxide or sulfur trioxide. Second one, इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोसेसिंग में हमारे पास सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड, सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड. या इवन की म्युनिसिपैलिटी में हम क्या देखते हैं, वी हैव गॉट म्युनिसिपल इंसिनरेशन, जहां पर हम इनको जलाते हैं, जो गंदा मवाद हमारे पास होता है, वहां पर भी ये यूज हो जाता है. वहां पर भी हमको ये oxides of sulfur dioxide and oxides of sulfur trioxide, oxides of sulfur, that is sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, they are produced and their source is burning of coal. वो वाला कोल जिसमें सल्फर होगा, इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोसेसिंग में होती है, म्युनिसिपल इंसिनरेशन. Then we have got third one, oxides of nitrogen. अगर हम नाइट्रोजन की बात करेंगे, we have nitric oxide and we have got nitrogen dioxide. What we will see, इसका यूज का सोर्स क्या है, यूज ऑफ when we burn rather, या यूज ऑफ पेट्रोल and diesel for vehicles. This is one. Second one, हाँ, नाइट्रोजन फर्टिलाइजर्स जब हम उनको मैन्युफैक्चर करते हैं, वहां पर भी हमको दीज ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन वहां फर्टिलाइजर्स, वहां पर भी हमको ये बन जाते हैं। थर्ड जो हमारे पास है, very much important, that is the burning of biomass. That is also right. So these are the oxides of nitrogen, where that is oxides of nitrogen, what is the source of those pollutants? That's the use of petrol and diesel for transport vehicles. Yeah, nitrogen fertilizers में हमारे पास these are oxides of nitrogen, and then we have got the burning of the biomass. Now let us move further. Hydrocarbons. D. We have got hydrocarbons, that includes the methane, etc. What are the sources of these hydrocarbons? First one, burning of fossil fuels, that is the one. Second one, हाँ important, राइस कल्टीवेशन जब हम करते हैं वहां पर हमारे पास मीथेन जो है, दैट गैस इज इमिटेड. या थर्ड, वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट in animal husbandry, that is the breeding of domestic animals. Then we have got one more, microbial activity on sewage. These are some of the sources from which we get these hydrocarbons, including the methane. First one is the fossil fuel, where we burn them. Rice culture हमारे को methane बन जाता है. Breeding of domestic animals, again that produce these pollutants, and microbial activity on the sewage. Then let us go to this eco SPM, suspended particulate matter. Suspended particulate matter. Now, what are the main causes of those? That is, first one, stone crushing या crushers, वहां पर इसका सोर्स है. सेकंड वन अगर हम देखेंगे, बिल्डिंग कंस्ट्रक्शन या कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क्स. हमारे पास एक और है, हाँ, दैट इज ट्रांसपोर्ट व्हीकल्स. जब हम ट्रांसपोर्ट व्हीकल्स ट्रांसपोर्ट करते हैं, दे रेज डस्ट एंड स्मोक. दे रेज डस्ट एंड रिलीज रादर smoke. These are some of the what we call as the particulate matter. What are the main causes of these suspended particles? Then we have got एक और हम बात कर लेंगे, क्लोरो फ्लोरो कार्बन्स and chloro compounds. Important aerosol sprays, वहां पर we have got refrigerators. Then we will see foam plastic for making disposable fast food container. So we have got one more, that is the chlorofluorocarbons and this chloro compound aerosol sprays. We have got refrigerators. Then we have got sour जो इनका है, that is the foam plastic for making the disposable fast food containers. Then let us proceed further. We have got one more, that is photochemical oxidants, जिसमें हमारे पास पैन आता है, जिसमें हमारे पास ओजोन आता है. So what we will see, some reactions, जो photochemical reaction जो होते हैं, इसका जो source है, that some photochemical reactions they take place in the lower atmosphere. Photochemical reactions, those reactions which take place in presence of the sunlight, taking place in the lower atmosphere. और हम उसमें क्या देखते हैं, दूसरा पैन का, ये इसका ओजोन का हो गया. रिएक्शन ऑफ oxide of nitrogen, reaction of oxide of nitrogen and hydrocarbon with oxygen. This is the one. So we have got the pollutants, हमने एक और पढ़ा, that is the photochemical oxidants, mainly the pan and ozone. What are their sources? That is there takes place some photochemical reaction which are going to take place in the lower atmosphere. Those chemical reaction takes जो होती हैं, they take place in presence of the sunlight. Second जो हमारे पास, that is the reaction of oxides of nitrogen and hydrocarbon with oxygen. This was all about this pollutants, जो है air pollutants, which we have tabulated in the simplest form, and what are the sources of those air pollutants. We have tried to precise them, to summarize them in a very precise form. Today we will proceed further regarding this air pollution. Until then, goodbye. God bless you. Thanks.